Всем добрый вечер. Продолжаем. Всем добрый вечер. Так, надо это поставить, прицел будет еще. И мы сейчас летим в цитадель. Так, и где я? Ага, понял. Так, что у нас тут? Блин. Разряжает этот переход. Так, Мирандочка, что ты нам скажешь? Ну, встретимся. Там сейчас все на цитадели завязано. Так, погнали. Поставим прибабах. Кстати, а у меня есть? Нету. Во. А пиздолет? И все? Ну ладно, пусть будет. Так. А где у нас этот пилот? Ладно, хрен с ним. Погнали на цитадель. А, кстати, можешь что-нибудь купить? Не, пока подождем. Ну чё, девочки, мальчики, и также их родители. На цитадель слетать не хотите ли? Напоминаю, подписывайтесь на каналы, ставьте лайки. Есть телеграм-канал. Кто сейчас смотрит, пишите. Как качество. И вообще, пишите. Так. Погнали. Потом встретимся. Давай сначала от Серии встретимся. Давай, доктор Брайансон, посмотрим, что это такое.
Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us?
Во.
Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered,
Почему бы не было?
breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No! This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Пристрелить бы надо было его.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You just shot your boss. He's dead. Why?
After you arrived, it was dark, cold, like I was somewhere else. That wasn't me.
Take a good look. You did that. You pulled the trigger and killed him.
No. No. I couldn't have. No! I'm not a murderer.
Ну да, то что здесь произошло, это не
Someone
ты.
else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you want to...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr.
Чё качество экрана такое херовое?
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing.
Какие же все идиоты.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It
Нам
appears
еще и
we will
Левиафана искать.
need my assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral
Ну, в
damage.
общем-то, Шепард прав.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
Не
We
вполне.
won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan.
Он еще и
It may help
летать мог.
locate Garneau.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location. If we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan,
Обсыкать лабораторию.
Is this Prothean?
yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Adding the search filter, we may examine the results in the Galaxy Map program.
Так, это... Стоп. Не, еще рано. Мы еще не обсыкали лабораторию. А это замазать смогу? Не смогу. Так. О.
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy? By Anne Bryson, age 9.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
Ну, давайте
Those appear
поищем.
to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
Что тут еще можно добавить? Ну да.
Bryson was
Ах ты ж
tracking
ё.
unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
Так. Что тут еще?
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
Наверное.
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, Element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding
Странно,
now.
что столько цивилизации его все не истратили.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
Ну да, в общем-то. Так, теперь второй этаж.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis.
Какие же идиоты все.
Years old at least. And its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for.
И чем все это время они занимались?
And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Ну, пошли. О, вот тут только
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Надо тело обыскать.
Hard. What the hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
А ну-ка рисунки.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the
Often.
decryption key in this art. Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Да блин, не застревай.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Так, все, больше ничего нет. А нет.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Of course.
Ну все. Погнали.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Element 0 deposits.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Arachnite activity.
Кажется, совпадений
No
нет.
results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Reaper activity.
Ну,
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
так, и кто у нас тут? И что мы не нашли? Что мы не нашли? Какой еще мы не нашли?
Arachnite activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Так, что ж мы еще не нашли? Ну, кто знает, может подсказать. Вообще не буду против. Что мы не обнаружили? Какую зацепку? Вроде бы все есть. Все с собой искали. А, вот, тут не были. Может, в сортире что-нибудь спрятано? Помылись хотя бы. Так, а где тут еще такие двери? М. Что? Где? Когда? Что мы не нашли? Блин. Какая херня будет мелкая. Ну-ка. Где мы, кстати? А вон туда можно как-нибудь забраться? Что мы не нашли? Где мы не искали? Все этим поставили. Да блин, смотрела уже это. Так. Кто подскажет? Кто расскажет? Кто не найдено еще? Да блин, вроде все обсикано. Даже сортир обыскан. Так что? Где? Где надо искать еще? Может, куда-нибудь вверху посмотреть? Например, вот это вот птеродактиля. Во.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster is more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Так, а дальше что? Ну...
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Давайте начнем
No
по-другому.
results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Alien sightings.
Based on the search results, Garno is in one of these 5
Ага,
systems.
значит, с другой
I
стороны
have
надо было.
marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can
Хотим, хотим.
unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Arachnite activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Element 0 deposits.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Ну,
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Reaper activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
так, блин.
3 possibilities.
Так. Если теперь это.
5 possible systems.
Так,
Reaper
3.
activity.
3 possibilities.
Так.
Element 0 deposits.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Ну, мы не на Нормандию полетим. У нас еще тут дела. Так, сейчас с Лорак встретимся. Где она тут? Ну, она, естественно, в випе будет сидеть. Не на помойке, что на себя нашла. Так, где? О, вот она.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
Ой, дура.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari counselor.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
Ну вот.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here.
Дура ты,
Enjoy
баба.
the show, Shepard?
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. so sickeningly uptight.
Ну, у нас как бы война
Why are
тут.
you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. He will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
Да, ну ты, в общем-то, жива.
At least you escaped to fight another day.
And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers,
Ну, в общем-то, правильно понимаешь.
won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless
Ну, в
force
общем-то,
for your war.
на безрыбье и раку
I
хорошо.
laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
Ну, подумаю, что сбрут.
If they'll fight Reapers, I'll take them.
Не пофиг.
Now that's a bottom line I can respect. Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth
Ну да, их можно кинуть первыми.
It's always a pleasure, Shepard.
Все равно это отребье не жалко.
Know if you want to talk later. Look
Давайте
who's
поговорим.
here. So what's on your mind, Shepard?
What's new with you?
That's supposed to be funny? Let's see. I've lost Omega. I got C-Sec eyes all over me, and I'm holed up in this poor excuse for a nightclub.
Ну да,
Can't even get Novarian rum here.
сильно
In
страдаешь.
other words, I'm in hell.
What's your angle on gaining control of the
Да,
Blood
кстати, интересно.
Gnarl will explain it. If we're gonna work together, Shepard, you need to trust me. At least a little.
Pack? How do we get the Blue Suns on our side?
Their leader, Darner Vosk, is a twisted little criminal. I expected his demands to be unreasonable, but it turns out he's the biggest pushover of them all. Talk to him. I'll let you be the judge. Call me if you need to.
How am I supposed to talk Bailey into letting Jonas Sidaris out of prison?
I've already leaned on the council. Bailey is in direct defiance of their order. So talk to him. One Boy Scout to another, chain of command and all that
А ты-то откуда знаешь про
Take him
бойскаутов?
to dinner, talk dirty to him, whatever works.
How do you plan on taking Omega back?
I think I'm going to employ violence.
Наверное.
I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
Так. Опять тупой герой-отступник.
I know people are complaining. We're doing what we can with what we've got here, but let me
Что
finish.
такое?
Our power grid can only handle so much power before it shuts down, and we can't use the backups. No, the new regs apply to the whole Citadel. Management knows this is important for morale, but we can't go over budget.
Уши греем.
Look, I'm not touching the backups. Get me a better power grid, I'll give you a bigger light show.
Все? Я думаю, что-нибудь будет интересно. Ладно. Пошли сейчас поговорим с Мирандой. А тут что? Не. У нас летающая херня есть. Хотя... Док Д-24.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now
Ну,
arriving at
Мирандочка.
Dock D24.
Кстати, тут же, по-моему, этот сидит. Так, Миранда, ты где?
Shepard.
А, вот она.
Commander Shepard, it's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
Ну, потому что нахер
I'm sure
было
it
идти
was. I'm
в
surprised they
Альянс.
didn't
Ты Спектр.
court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
Все-таки Миранда страшная.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few
Не
people.
забывайте подписываться на канал, ставьте лайки, переходите на стрим.
Citadel's a good place to meet.
Есть телеграм-канал.
For now.
Все
What's
под
the
видео.
Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
И мы его придерживаемся.
Not surprising. Shepard, there's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Я должна уйти.
He said it had been a
он
pleasure
сам
to
тебя
work
выгнал.
with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
Буду ждать.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all
Да ты ни
right.
хера вообще не
I
знал.
knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
Ладно.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
Пиши смс, если что.
No promises.
Так. Кто там ты мне орешь? Кто-то орет.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
Ой, какая
I
ты
don't have the
пухляш.
greatest track record with reporters.
I know, and it hasn't exactly endeared you to a galactic audience, but that can change. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Ну давай, в общем-то.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the
Договорились.
segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Ты какая? Пухляшка. Неудивительно, это же репортер. Репортеров кормят хорошо. Так.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Так, больница Хуэртеш. Сейчас там Кэт и Кэшли сходить.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Yes, I know your stock of modified metagel is low, but...
I found this metagel formula and figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can...
Так, пенициллин отдал.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him.
В
The
общем,
name is what it is.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
да, в общем-то.
Hello
Michelle?
again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How's Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest.
Она там
under observation
жива,
is always
вернее, в
needed.
сознании.
I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
По-моему, уже мы это спрашивали. Погнали.
Yes, I'm trying to place a call to Grissom Academy.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone. But I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should...
Так. Эшли.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
Блин, мне тут решать.
Inspector? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
Тебе так долго доходит?
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving the orders, I need to be able to count on you.
Не охренела ли ты,
That
девочка?
works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Get some rest. You need anything at all, let me know.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
I have my moments, believe me.
You know, I'm glad to hear it.
So, what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
Не беспокойся, еще могут повредить. Понизить они.
Losing 212 was...
А тут при чем, блин?
Well, You know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal
Ну,
tentacles
тут тоже
right up there.
это хентай начался.
I mean, I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that, Elsie. I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
Я же говорю, говно
It's
человек.
okay. We're past that. Fresh start.
It's gonna take time.
Copy that. But not too long. The bad guys aren't taking coffee breaks.
Okay, what is this? Healing through guilt?
Seems to be working. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
Он говорит, цитадель не резиновая.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you.
Да, когда мы встретились, показалось, что наоборот.
I was ready to believe
Не сильно-то обрадовалась.
I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. I
Ладно.
should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
You too, Shepard.
Так, где у нас еще один кандидат в депутаты?
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic. I highly recommend talking to our resident
Нигде он.
before the operation.
Very much for your time. I'll call you if anything develops. Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Не понял. Да какой нахрен кодекс? Угу. Так.
Tell Matriarch Athena that our huntresses should have the upgrades waiting for them on their next shore leave.
Где же этот? Не тут, что ли, он лежит тогда? А, вот он.
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is
Ну,
here,
хоть какой-то
consider her
плюс.
under my protection.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Temporal syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Типа последний бой и так далее.
Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
Ну да.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Блин, тупой вопрос, конечно.
At times, the oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
Ну все, погнали. Это мы все. В этом видео последний раз. Пока, Тейн. Пусть земля тебе будет пухом.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma.
No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all.
Так.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
You'd like a sample? Why, of course.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
Ладно, давайте остальное завтра. Все, всем спасибо. Всем до завтра. Приходите завтра на стрим. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. Все, всем до свидания.